Hello, everyone. Welcome to day one of our CRM Summit series and our second webinar, Keep Customers for Life. Here's the latest technology for delivering great customer experiences. Just a couple of housekeeping items we'd like to mention before we begin. All attendees are in listen-only mode. If you have any questions throughout the presentation, please submit them through the GoToWebinar question box. We'll be collecting questions to answer as a follow-up to this session, or if time allows, we'll have a short Q&A. We're also recording today's session. Everyone will receive a copy in tomorrow's follow-up email. I'd like to go ahead and introduce today's speakers. Tom Totten is our CRM Solutions Architect at Velasio, and we also have Chris Harris, our CRM Consulting Manager. So Tom, I think we're ready to go ahead and transition over to you.
Yes, 1 second here. PowerPoint decided to restart on me, so there we go. Let me know if is my screen back up.
Looks great.
All right, sorry about that, everybody. Good afternoon. This is Tom Totten. I'll be your guide this afternoon. So let's just kind of jump right in. So customer service plays a role in the choice of and loyalty to a brand for 96% of consumers around the globe, which makes providing exceptional experiences a customer service imperative. So customer expectations continue to steadily rise in a number of areas, including around their choice of channels and devices through which they expect to engage and receive service and the speed and ease with which those issues are resolved. So in fact, customer service plays a role in the choice of and loyalty of 96% of those customers for a reason. But regardless of how technology and methods of engagement and resolution modalities continue to evolve to meet those rising expectations, the backbone of a successful customer service strategy remains pretty solid. Delivering the right answers at the right time via the channel of choice and convenience for the customer. So key market trends that are driving changes to how companies think about business transformation and the applications that power it. So these include earn loyalty. So customers instantly connect via their channel of choice. Personalized service minimizes customer effort and proactively addressing service issues via socially. So customers, they make the rules in some cases. Customer engagement is evolving. Everyone's mobile, everyone's social. People trust opinions from their friends and peers more than they trust their brands. And it's easier than ever to switch to a competitor. So at the same time, now devices are increasingly connected. It's a whole new world where the customer has control. This is such a different environment from even 10 years ago. And the one thing that is certain is that customers have the power. Having the ability to have a deep understanding of and connect with customers is critical to any company's business strategy. And according to a CEI survey conducted by Harris Interactive, 86% of buyers will pay more for a better customer experience. And by 2020, customer experience will overtake price and product as the key brand differentiator, according to the Walker 2020 Customers Report. So we also have to empower our agents. We have to provide agents with a single unified experience to deliver superior service. You have to provide agents with a comprehensive view of your customers. And you've got to empower agents to make the best decision every time. With finite resources, productivity is critical to for businesses to scale. 40% of workers' productivity time is lost when switching tasks, so from one screen to the other. This costs the global economy $450 billion a year. So companies have automated business processes. Now they're looking to embed productivity tools directly into business processes to save time and get more productivity out of their employees. And we also have to stay agile. We've got to easily adapt to the rapid changing business and market demands. We've got to elevate service experience with actionable analytics. And we've got to ensure security, flexibility, and reliability. There's a new speed of business and companies need to adapt. New technology is not only enabling new business models, it's at a much faster rate than ever before. So to be successful, companies have to enable their people and processes to respond quickly to changes in the market, to capture new revenue opportunities. Organizations need to embrace digital transformation. We've got to stay ahead of the curve. Now, Microsoft Dynamics 365 for customer service improves each step of the service experience. Our service solution is part of the Dynamics 365 or Microsoft Dynamics 365, which is the next generation of intelligent business applications, helping organizations engage customers, empower employees, optimize operations, and find new ways to provide value to their customers. These applications work seamlessly together to manage specific business processes across sales, customer service, field service, operations, project service automation, and marketing. Now, this is exciting as we help businesses deliver compelling and personalized experiences through every phase of their customer relationships. So what makes Dynamics 365 unique is that it harnesses the power of one Microsoft. Data has become the new currency, and organizations create and have access to more of it and faster than ever before. The challenge is how to transform it into intelligence that generates action and drives outcomes. Dynamics 365 will allow organizations to adopt individual business apps such as marketing, sales, service, and operations. But as organizations adopt more of the apps, synergies will be unleashed in the form of intelligent business processes. This will help proactively, it will help proactively guide employees and customers to generate optimal outcomes. So Dynamics 365 for customer service helps enable that digital transformation and improves every aspect of customer service. And what's important, because customer experience is on track to overtake both price and product as the key differentiator by 2020, we need to help improve the experience through 5 key capability sets: omni-channel engagement, self-service and communities, agent enablement, unified knowledge, and service intelligence. So let's take a look at each of these capabilities. So omni-channel. So omni-channel service is going to enable customer service engagement across web, social, chat, email, mobile, and phone, including customer self-service and social care. So we need to provide a channel context for personalized service with minimal customer effort. And we need to be able to engage customers on their terms through their channel of choice. So we've got to have a unified platform, unified across self-service, assisted service, and field service. We've got to create, route, resolve tickets from across social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Instagram. We've got to deliver social posts to the right agent using sentiment, keyword, language, and ensure consistent social engagement. We need to empower those agents to know what they're working with. And we've got to provide proactive engagement with customers by delivering social posts to the right agent using sentiment and those keywords. We've also got to listen to what people are saying globally across the web, and we can do that currently in 19 different languages. So other kinds of self-service channels, we've got 84% of consumers use web or mobile self-service to find answers, and people increasingly rely on forums and communities to resolve issues. Our portal solution empowers brands to increase customer satisfaction, reduce and deflect traffic from other high-cost channels, and increase first contact resolution by making it easy for that 84% majority to solve issues on their own. I know that when I want to solve an issue, the first thing I try to do is take care of it myself. So our self-service is going to make it easy for customers to solve those issues on their own. It's going to provide customizable online support through a portal that leverages an organized, searchable knowledge base so that it can deliver real-time updates and consistent answers to to those questions about products and services. Now, because it's call center agents, our agent enablement. So call center agents work with so many different enterprise end customers. Agents need access to fast, centralized information in order to provide the best possible service. So using Dynamics 365 for customer service, the same number of agents are able to handle more calls, and each issue is resolved more quickly. So we want to be able to empower our agents with a single unified experience to deliver those fast, amazing customer service from experiences from their desktop, mobile devices, and other applications inside the organization. And we've got service intelligence or knowledge-based articles. So, we have to easily connect the right people with the right knowledge at the right time to answer those service needs. So we need to empower customers and employees with a unified knowledge base to provide a single source of truth. This will ensure that your knowledge is relevant by simply capturing and publishing the content across your content channels while measuring impact through rich analytics. And we also need to make sure that we can reuse that information in the future by adding those knowledge articles to our system. Now, to provide an innovative, personalized experience, we need to work with embedded intelligence. So we've got to be able to identify trends, anticipate opportunities, and gain insight through those dashboards and those deep analytics and powerful data visualization capabilities. So with Dynamics 365, we've got interactive dashboards that will provide real-time views of key service metrics with fully customizable and interactive dashboards, fully customizable real-time key service metrics. And what we'll get from that is the ability to deepen customer insight and identify business opportunities by tracking and correlating customer satisfaction with those metrics. So if I'm a customer and I've got a problem with a product or service from your company, just like 84% of my peers, I'd like to resolve this issue on my own. So I go to your website. Microsoft is committed to the idea of mobile first, and that means that as a customer, it doesn't matter if I initiate service on a desktop or a mobile device. Mobile optimizations for self-service, communities, and knowledge articles ensure that I'll have a great experience either way. So if this is an existing issue, I can log in and update my case with new information, or I can search for information on the portal, and the results of my search would include not only knowledge articles, but results from the community forums and blogs. And this is a channel that's growing very quickly. In fact, it has grown nearly 81% since 2012. Now, we've got a couple of interesting community scenarios. For instance, while it's important to provide a channel for peer-to-peer support, it's also important to make sure questions get answered, so we have an easy mechanism for defining rules that will convert any unanswered posts into cases that are then routed into the contact center. And then communities are a great way to widen your available pool of experts and growing your knowledge base. So as an example, some people may turn to the community when they don't find what they need in the knowledge base. And we support scenarios that will create knowledge articles in a proposed state based on criteria from the forums, such as similar threads or most comments. So if I can't find the information I need, I might engage in a chat session. 45% of the people around the world regularly engage in chat, making this channel an integral part of the omni-channel experience. I know that that's what I do. If I can't find it myself, I chat next, call later. So we are really excited to be able to provide both chat and co-browse capabilities with our new release, followed by click to call and video chat coming soon. So let's just say I'm on vacation taking tons of amazing pictures and the camera on my new phone stops working. It's highly unlikely that I'll take time to log into a company site and troubleshoot my issue or try to chat with an agent or even call customer support. But what I'm very likely to do is shout out my complaints using Twitter or Facebook. So we want to be able to manage that as well. So I'm going to jump ahead just based on time to get into the demonstration. We're going to talk about all these things that we just went through too. Excellent. So Dynamics 365 for customer service provides a platform for customer engagement after a sale. So the self-service experience provided by Dynamics 365 blends the tools we use for sales with modern collaboration, allowing customers to quickly find answers to questions with the web-enabled device of their choice. It's discoverable, and the discoverable and accessible knowledge available to customers through a collaboration-enabled portal reduces support costs, improves customer satisfaction, and increases brand loyalty. Now, the self-service portal engages customers with the means of support they desire through a searchable knowledge base, live and automated chat and discussion forums, as well as the ability to provide organizations with feedback through polls, ratings, and comments. So the majority, 84% of online consumers, prefer to find answers on their own. Dynamics 365 customer service makes this wish a reality by providing a branded, personalized, self-service experience. Customers can easily access and interact with it. They can interact with a searchable knowledge base that delivers consistent and up-to-date information and answers. So Doug Corwin here has some older ink cartridges in the supply cabinet and wonders if they're still viable. He couldn't find an expiration on the cartridges, and of course he wants to find out quickly. So he goes to the Contoso Electronics website to search for information. Doug's personalized page shows him information on any open cases down here and provides several features to make it easy for him to interact with customer service, such as search, chat, forums, and more. So I've got my open cases here. Doug wants to search the knowledge articles, so he selects the knowledge base from the pull down. Okay, and then he starts looking for information on ink shelf life. So Dynamics 365 for customer service provides personalized results optimized for relevance by filtering the content based on categories assigned to Doug's profile, including where he lives and products he owns. Results can be filtered by information such as the modified date and ratings in order to help him find current and popular content. There's an article specifically about printer shelf life. Here we go. When Doug clicks the article, he sees images that help to illustrate details which would be difficult to communicate via text. Dynamics 365 for customer service has a complete knowledge base article management system that tracks and allows for articles to include video and other multimedia content. So users can rate and comment on the content as well. So we'll turn that to a 5. Now the rating plays a crucial role. Automatic actions can be triggered to flag or unpublish content based on rating thresholds. And then gamification can be tied into award knowledge base authors points based on positive ratings and high view counts. So here we go. Great article. He's going to post that. So while Doug is happy with the information he found, he wants to leave some pro tip advice for other users in the technical community. So I'm just going to scroll up. So to do this, he browses forums. He's going to click updates and how-tos, and he's going to start a new thread. So put in a title. Notice that he can stay involved. So he's got thread type, his discussion, and he can keep up to date by subscribing to this thread too. And then he'll put in his content. And now he'll receive email updates when new posts are added. Highly rated forum posts can be added to a knowledge base queue, sourcing great knowledge from the community. So Doug makes a new post and he's automatically subscribed to the forum, and he'll receive email when the new posts occur. Now Doug's making progress, but still has an issue to resolve. So he searches a knowledge base article for the 3D printer. And he's going to click on diagnose and fix printer problems automatically. As he's been working on solving this problem for some time, he decides to open a case directly rather than contacting support. So then he starts to enter in his case, and he can see the relevant knowledge base articles displayed as he types. And having read all these before, he's going to scroll down, and he continues to complete the case form. So under case type, he's going to select problem. Under subject, he's going to select hardware under support, and then he's going to enter his text inside of the description and submit that case. So the case is opened, and he can see the new case under his My Support dashboard. So Doug notices the chat now fly out button over here, and he decides to talk directly to customer service. So he'd like to get an expert to look at his case directly. So he's going to pop out his chat window and start to chat with customer service. And the automated chat service provides useful, updated information to the customer. So he does need to enter in his model number. And this is to ensure that they've seen possible solutions to their problem before chatting with an agent. So the chatbot suggests a few knowledge base articles to Doug, which he has already viewed. And he's getting a little bit frustrated. He wants to talk to an agent. So the chat service can be connected to artificial intelligence to automatically detect and respond to customer sentiment. And positive sentiment can be directed to surveys and reviews, while negative sentiment can be directed to a live agent. So now let's look at an agent-assisted service. So Joni is the Contoso Tier 1 customer service agent. Her customized agent dashboard provides her ready access to cases, knowledge base articles, and keeps her on top of real-time activity. She can see that the chat is ready and wants to pick up that chat. So she goes over, picks up that chat, and immediately after grabbing the chat, she can see the details regarding the context of the chat. So in the navigation history, she can see what's going on. She can see where Doug has been on the website, and she knows that he's been searching the knowledge base. There's details related to the customer location and chat information, and any cases related to the customer are shown as well. So let's see. All right, so hi there. Thanks for contacting support. Please give me a moment to review your case. And now she's communicating with Doug. So the first action Joni takes is to see what the customer's already done to self-service. So she's looking at the navigation history. There we go. So she's using the navigation history of the chat contacts and notices that he's looked at knowledge base articles, he's opened a case here. So Joni clicks on the case Doug created on the website just a moment ago. And at the top, let's see, we can go to our next stage. So next, she must qualify the case to determine if the customer is entitled to special assistance or has an SLA. So as Fourth Coffee has a service agreement, you can see here, she can see that Doug is entitled to expedited service with an SLA. So Dynamics 365 for customer service allows extensive flexibility for creating SLAs with associated actions, including warnings and workflows triggered when SLAs are at risk or in violation of terms. So she can advance the case to research. So in the agent session here, she can type a new message. Have you performed a factory reset? So after chatting a bit with Doug, she determines that the best route is to start a co-browsing session so she can work more directly to resolve his problem. Joni asks if she can start a co-browsing session. Doug agrees. He accepts the offer. And now we can start a co-browsing session. So beside, let's see here, knowledge articles, we're going to search the model number and see what we can find, how to reset it. So now Joni can also add her comments. And in the middle of a presentation, PowerPoint decided to disappear. Sorry about that, folks. But we will get it back up with a backup.
Is this where I come in with a distraction while you're getting that back up?
Something like that. It's odd. It just
yeah,
just crashed on me.
That's all right. Well, certainly while he's getting that back up, I think you start to see some of the power of self-service with the portal. And again, really giving, like you said, that 84% of people who want to try and solve things itself. And again, a lot of the cost benefit of that as well is, of course, what we would call case deflection tools within the system, like the knowledge base and the chat bots and everything that you're seeing there. To really help, again, defer your cost to agents utilization time, a lot of those key factors. And looks like we got it back up.
Yeah. So Joni's about to draw on the screen so that she can kind of help Doug along. So she takes her pen and she points at the different buttons that he needs to press in order to do a factory reset. So then we're going to go back to her text session. And she's going to communicate again, press and hold these buttons for 5 seconds, send that to Doug, and then we're moving along. Go back and we can see the buttons that we were referring to, and then we can end the co-browsing session. And she says, does that help? No, Doug's still not happy. So Joni has completed as much as she can on this case. So she's decided that she should escalate the case for quicker resolution. All right, so Doug agrees. And so she's going to go down to the additional details here, and she's going to escalate the case to the tier 2 team, and they'll see the case and take appropriate action. So before she moves the case, what she wants to do though is she wants to go to the knowledge base articles and just provide a little more information for the escalation team. So under the knowledge base record here, she's got reset, and she wants to find an article that is associated with that, and then she wants to link that knowledge base article to that case. And she'll also want to just add a note, high value customer, making sure that the escalation team is aware of the situation so that it can be handled. And we're still trying to do this in pretty much one communication at this point. And now we'll go through an escalation team. So the desktop is completely customizable to meet your business requirements. So one of the key features of the desktop is the ability to integrate different applications into the desktop to support legacy applications like cloud services, chat, AI, or integrate with other Dynamics platforms. So in this case, a voice-activated chat service is enabled, allowing the agent to interact with the cases using voice. So to trigger the voice-activated animation, we're just going to go over here and click inside the chat bot. We're going to speak to our assistant. So the virtual assistant suggests that the open case from before is the best service case to start working on. So contextual knowledge and alerts help him focus on the right activities. So Enrico, who is our agent here, can tell right away that the customer satisfaction may be at risk. So you can see that here. So we'll take a scroll up. So he takes some quick action to investigate and wants to look at the case details. And then take a look over here. And now Enrico follows an agent script that's provided to support a structured process to drive towards resolution. So he's got a problem with the product. So the agent script can be customized for different purposes and ensures that a quality experience is provided for customers through alignment with uniform managed process. So first, Enrico verifies the customer information. So he's done that. He can see the customer's profile and contact information in the system here. So now he wants to select the product, which is the next step. So the customer's product and information about the problem have already been captured. Enrico can review all of this in the existing file. So under the case, you can see printer still not working. So if he needs more information, Enrico can click search for a solution to review additional options and resolve the case. You can go in and look at under the knowledge base articles. He can also do a Bing search. And he can also look for problems with product for case session. So now Enrico's going to send an email to the customer with a discount code just to help make up for the problem that they're having and hopefully improve their customer satisfaction. So he'll send an email. Email screen comes alive. There's a lot of information in the email that's already filled out, and there's workflows that could also be used to add more information like branding, graphics, suggested message boilerplates. But under the details section, the first thing we want to do is make sure we're quickly adding Doug to the email. And then we want to type in the message to him. So we write a quick note and then we send the email. Before he can close the case, Enrico also is expected to update the notes. So he's going to go to the posts and he's going to write discount code sent and post that information. So once this is done, he can mark the case as resolved and close the sessions by clicking finish. So Dynamics 365 and the Unified Service Desk has helped Enrico resolve this case quickly and address the customer's needs. Thank you. So with a few minutes left, we can open up for any questions about customer service.
Thanks, Tom. Doesn't look like we have any questions at the moment, but if you do have any, feel free to type them into the question box. We can go ahead and hang on for a couple of minutes since we do have a little bit of time, just to see if anyone does have anything.
Sure. I don't mind hanging out.
No, not at all. While we're waiting for some questions, I know that for those of you who might actually already be using other areas of CRM that were curious about customer service in here today, and many of the licensing plans actually include the portal license, the portal part that you saw this afternoon, and a lot of customers don't even know that. So again, if you're looking to expand your current CRM solution with customer service, or of course, if you're new interested as well, again, many licensing plans includes an actual portal license. So again, you can, with our help, can get that up and running for you quickly.
Great. Well, Rebecca, we might as well end early if there aren't any additional questions. It's only a few minutes ahead of schedule here.
Sounds good. Thanks again, everyone, for attending. We'll see you next time.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thanks, everybody.